The era of Prohibition in the United States, lasting from 1920 to 1933, is remembered as a bold but controversial attempt to curb alcohol consumption. While intended to improve public morals and health, it ultimately gave rise to organized crime, speakeasies, and widespread law evasion, making it one of the most fascinating periods in American history. Origins of Prohibition. Temperance movement. Rooted in the 19th century temperance and religious movements, many Americans believed alcohol was the cause of crime, poverty, and moral decay. Women's influence. Groups like the Women's Christian Temperance Union (WCTU) championed prohibition, linking alcohol to domestic abuse and family problems. Political push. The movement gained traction in Congress, culminating in the 18th Amendment, ratified in 1919, which banned the manufacture, sale, and transportation of alcoholic beverages. Volstead Act. Passed shortly after the amendment, this law defined the specifics of prohibition and outlined penalties for violations. The Noble Experiment. Goal: reduce alcohol consumption, improve public health, and decrease crime and corruption. Expectations. Reformers hoped that banning alcohol would lead to safer streets, healthier families, and stronger communities. Reality. Many Americans were unwilling to comply, creating an environment ripe for illegal activity. Rise of speakeasies and bootlegging. Speakeasies, hidden bars that secretly sold alcohol, flourished in cities, often requiring a password for entry. Bootleggers. Organized criminals smuggled alcohol from Canada, the Caribbean, and Europe, creating lucrative underground markets. Famous figures. Al Capone in Chicago became infamous for controlling illegal liquor distribution and violence associated with prohibition. Cultural impact. Jazz music, flappers, and nightlife thrived in speakeasies, giving rise to the Roaring Twenties culture. Enforcement challenges. Limited resources. Federal and local authorities struggled to enforce the ban across a large, defiant population. Corruption. Many law enforcement officers and politicians were bribed to ignore illegal alcohol operations. Public attitude. While some Americans supported prohibition, a majority found ways to circumvent the law, drinking in private or purchasing from bootleggers. Consequences of prohibition. Increase in organized crime. Gangsters profited enormously, leading to violent turf wars over alcohol distribution. Economic impact. Tax revenue from alcohol vanished, and law enforcement costs soared. Public disillusionment. Many Americans began to see prohibition as ineffective and counterproductive. Repeal and legacy. 21st Amendment. Ratified on December 5, 1933, it repealed the 18th Amendment, ending prohibition. Lessons learned. Attempting to legislate morality can produce unintended consequences. Law enforcement must be practical and enforceable to succeed. Cultural memory. Prohibition left behind a lasting legacy in American culture, crime history, and popular imagination, inspiring films, books, and folklore. The Prohibition era was a bold experiment in American history, aiming to improve society but instead fueling crime, corruption, and clandestine social life. While it failed to eliminate alcohol consumption, it profoundly shaped U.S. legal, cultural, and social landscapes, offering lessons about the complexities of legislating behavior.